Well, once again, I want to say on behalf of the Black Student Union that I'm glad that we can have this event here. It's very special and definitely looking forward to make a change. All right, the next person coming to this podium has dedicated his life to acting. And a lot of you all could say that it has definitely paid off. Doing movies from Fast Times at Ridgemount High, Vantage Point, I see that's one of your favorites, Vantage Point, and The Last Kings of Scotland, it is clear to see that he is a star among many. Now, Mr. Whitaker has won over 20 major awards, including an Oscar. And that is definitely, hint to say that anything he has his hand in is definitely one of a kind and special. Now, Mr. Whitaker got involved with the Obama campaign in 2007, and since then, he has stayed faithful to his commitment. And now with voting coming up in less than a month, he is doing everything that he can to really push the Obama-Biden campaign. So please welcome me, or join me in welcoming Mr. Whitaker to the podium.
Hey. Wow, it's nice. It's good to be here at Grand Rapids Community College, and I want to thank Brendan and for introducing me in such a great way, and to Kiara, to Ed, and to Representative Sachs. Thank you. I'm excited to be here. This is an exciting time to me, because this time we're about to make a significant change in our futures and our kids' futures. I think for myself, you look at times in your life, and you think about those moments where you have to take a stance, or you take a stance, and these things start when you're a child. You're a little kid, you're in the playground, you say, you know what, I'm not gonna let him take my lunch money. And later on you say to yourself, oh, you know what, my boss can't treat me like that. I deserve to be treated like a human being. I deserve to get paid right. I deserve to do these things. And you've been taking these stances all your lives in different ways, small and large. Small and large. Now we're at a point where we're making another stance, and you're taking a stance for yourself, your future. And it's interesting because it's a very powerful thing when a space opens up where the stance that you take is a stance that the country needs, that the community needs, and the people need. When your destiny walks in that same alignment with the destiny of the future. When you say to yourself, okay, I have to make a choice right now because unemployment is rampant. We're at war. The economy has fallen. And you try to take it away from this whole concept of bailouts and these large amounts of money that it's very difficult for us to really get our minds around. And you think about it like this. I got a call yesterday from, I can't say he's a friend. I'd worked with him before. He was a manager in my business. He called me because he lost his home. He lost his home and he had lost his car. He'd already went through a bad divorce, so he was talking to me about his children. He said, I have to take care of my kids. I don't know how to take care of my kids. What am I going to do? I'm not asking for a handout, Forrest. I'm not asking for money. I need a job. I need a job so that I can take care of my kids. If there's anything you can do, if there's any way you can help me, please. So I started making some calls. And hopefully he'll be able to pull himself out of this mess that a lot of us are finding ourselves in. I mean, I'm here in Michigan because, honestly, of the states in this nation, that's some of the largest problems. The unemployment here is a little less than in Detroit. I mean, it's 22% of people living under poverty, and 10% of people, that's 1 in 10 people not having a job, being unemployed. Detroit's 35% poverty, 50% of the kids living in poverty. It's something we can't allow. We can't allow it. I read a paper when I was coming over here. It said 10,000 homeless people in Detroit alone. That's not counting the state itself, where we are. How can we feel that we're living in a civilized society where we can watch people like sit on the streets, not be able to survive, not be able to take care of themselves? How is it possible that we can consider ourselves civilized if we allow these things happen? That's why we have to take a stance. That's why you guys are here. I'm so excited. Because everybody you touch can like move it forward. This is a thing. Everyone is talking about Barack Obama, whom I greatly admire, who I think is placed in that position to help us move forward, not just as a country, but the world. But you're the ones. I say this quite often. I'm looking out at you right now, and if I take a picture of you, a photograph, 20 years from now, my grandchildren may be able to look at that book, as you do when you look at those pictures of the old 60s and you wonder who that person is, who's the person who like actually made some change. You're those people. That's what this is about. It's about you being the power to move us forward. You are the ones who are going to change. You are the ones making history. Yes, Barack will make history alongside you, but you're the ones. You're the ones as you go out today and you talk to 5, 10, 20, 30 people and convince them that they need to go out on November 4th and vote. It's going to change the future. It's going to make it possible for my grandkids and your children, for all of us to have a decent life. Think about it. How is it possible that we don't have health care here in this country? In Canada, they have health care. Everybody has health care. When I was in Paris, everybody has health care. We are the leaders of the world. And we're telling the world by not having health care that works for everyone that we don't really care about our fellow man. We don't even care about ourselves. We have to change that. You have to make sure that you change that we change it. I'm here. I've been trying my best, since before Iowa, I went to Washington first with Barack, and I went to Iowa. I'm going to go again. I just got back from Florida. I realized I got to start working in New Orleans like in a few weeks, and I just told him, I said, what can I do in New Orleans? Got to do something there too. They're in dire straits there too. I was working earlier this year. We have to do whatever we can. I feel proud because the fact is that the photograph gets to be taken behind me and I get to be included in the shot with you. I get to keep that shot in my mind, at least right now. Do everything you can, Call everybody you can. Email everybody you know. Email people that you don't even know. When you get those long mailers and it's like, who are all these people? You know what I mean? I send it back. Send it to all of them. Send it to everybody you know. And today, let's make history. Today when you canvass, make sure that everybody understands that they have to go out and vote. Today, know that you're not alone. I've been all over this country. I don't know. We're moving into. I'm in the double digits of the states now, and I can tell you're not alone. You're not alone in the people trying to make something happen. You're not alone in the people who are struggling to make their lives better. Make your life better. Make tomorrow better. Canvass hard. Canvass good. What do they say? What do they say here? Do they say fire it up here, or do they say yes we can? When I was in Florida, they say fire it up. I was like, oh, fire it up, sound good. You know what I mean? And then it was earlier this year. They were all yelling yes we can. I think you always have to find a new like a new phrase, get everybody pumped up. Think about whatever that phrase is. So the next canvassing that you guys go do, after you do the one today, you like say it and scream it and do it together. Thanks for letting me be here with you, really. I feel proud to be in your presence. I feel proud to know that I'm involved with you in moving things forward. Thank everybody who's working so hard. Let's do it, okay? Let's do it. That's all we can say. Let's do it, all right? Let's do it today. Yes, we can. 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 And we will.